one. What's up, Dragon Ball fam? It's your boy Eddie Sandler, and we are here with who?
My name is David.
Okay, and what'd you do today?
I got 11th at the PPG Regional today.
With
piloting the 1-star ball, the Shenron.
All right, man. Real quick, I know I was talking to you just a little bit before this, man. Yeah, tell the people when you start playing, because it's pretty recent. You told me that. I'm pretty shocked.
Yeah, so I started playing at beginning of the year at TCG Con Tampa. Yeah,
that was the first event right after Nats. That's what I was still in Florida.
yeah. That I was actually living in Orlando at the time, and I decided to get into Dragon Ball like a little bit after I started working out there because I had no competitive outlet.
Yeah,
and I fell in love with the game. I played before, like a long time ago, but like. Yeah, I only played like gimmicky decks back then, but I've been.
Now you're on the competitive side with my boy 1-star ball in your pocket, chilling.
All right, man.
Let's get into deck profile, man.
Yeah, so it's the 1-star ball. Obviously, everybody knows basically what this leader does. You search for balls, you put them in, and then you awaken, and then you become this monstrosity.
Yep.
That is this leader. This is the extra deck that we'll talk about in a minute.
Right.
But first things first, obviously, as you do, you play the cracked Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
Very simple, very self-explanatory. It's a draw one, and you put it into the Z energy, which is very helpful for this game. And it pushes you. It pole vaults this deck into, in my opinion, tier 0.5.
Yeah.
It's very strong. It's very good. It's one of my favorite cards. My only gripe with this card is that your leader is a 1-star ball, but there is a 1-star ball.
Right? Yeah.
That's my only gripe.
It should have been gone. Yep. Because it's only 6 balls. It's perfect too. There's only 6 extra cards. Yeah, it's perfect.
Hey, aesthetics matter. But,
hey,
there's that. And then next we have our 1-drop slots. I played 3 natural Shenrons, 4 Hazes, and 4 Oceanus Shenrons.
How'd you like the ratios of all 3 of those?
So I really, really like them. I got to see these are really, really easy. Natural Shenrons are really, really easy charge targets. So I really, really like them. Also, as you can see more of the deck, I do play Unisons in this deck. I know you think it's a sin to play Unisons in this deck.
It is a sin and sin.
But it helps me when you can't find these 8, because sometimes your hand does get stuck. It does help you shuffle your deck up a little bit. You look at top 5. It's always a +1.
Yep.
So it was very nice going in. It was possibly the most right choice, I think, for where this should stand at for today's tournament. Obviously, next thing that we're going to talk about is the Haze. Haze, very self-explanatory. It's the 1-drop that comes in. It's the 9K, but it gives stuff crit if an opponent has 2 or more energy or something like that. Very, very good, especially when you drop the Omega Shenron whenever we get around to talking about it.
Yep.
And even in just the 4-drop, it's very strong and pretty busted. It's really good. And by far, I think the best 1-drop in the game or in this deck are the Oceanus.
Yeah, things barrier in this format is snapped.
Yeah. Giving things barrier, as you talked about, is very, very strong. It actually really helped me up against my 1 blue matchup today. I played against the ramp Vegeta deck. I forgot the leader.
Vegeta or Goku?
I want to say
there's 2 of them. There's the SS4 Vegeta, like when you attack and the leader hits you, they ramp a card. And there's the Goku. Oh, that's the one. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. And I played this off of the Unison, and I gave my Omega barrier, and it just felt really good.
Yeah, because especially for that, they'll be at the 3 energy just like that. Because one hit and they skip a whole energy, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's by far I think one of the best cards in the game.
Lets you take out Majin without even wearing the Unison. Pretty snapped.
Exactly. And then here we get to the beaters of the deck. We play 4 eyes, 2 novas,
3 novas,
or 3 novas, 3 novas, sorry, and a playset of the Shenron Dread Destroyer. By far the best one out of all of these is obviously this one.
Yeah.
You draw a card, and when you get to play it, and it's a double striker. It negs something by 20k. You know, right now a lot of unisons are being played at 2.
Yeah.
So once you slam this on turn 2, the fact that you can just get rid of
one-shot it.
Yeah, you can one-shot any unison basically with just this card. Makes it very, very strong. I think I did it against a mono red sim player today. Yeah. Very strong. I did it. I even killed a hatch with it. Like it's so good.
That's insane. All right, I want to hear this ratio. You're the first person I know plays more ice than Nova, man. I got to hear your explanation on this one.
So the reason for it was that actually my best friend and the friend that helped me get into this game, Nick McKinley, he actually he actually got top 4 in Tennessee. But he actually gave me this list and was like, David, I have given you so many lists. If you don't play this list exactly as I give it to you, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. Because of the amount of times where we went back and forth about, hey, what about this card? What about that card? He was like, David, just trust me on this list and go with it. And I will never doubt him ever again in my life.
Sounds good.
Little tangent there. But yeah, so the reason for this was actually you're an aggro deck. You having cards in hand doesn't really matter. You're an aggro deck. So if you can limit and force your opponent to sacrifice cards because you comboed, your super combo, the Beerus, into it and make them get rid of their own super combo because they want to dodge a crit, is very strong for when you go into your kill turn, like your turn 4, turn 5. So it actually helped me a lot by being able to see more of this guy. And the reason why I actually have this at 3 was that it's really good against like blue and like yellow, but it's not that good against like all the other matchups and colors. Wow, this is just good overall. So that's the reason why I kept it at 3 and kept this at 4. So that was, and also you need a deck space. So yeah, that's
how many cards do you play in deck?
I play 60. I play.
Sheesh! Dang, Big Poppy over here, boy. All right, let's get it.
Yeah, play a full 60. Full 60. It worked out today, though.
How do you feel about Rage? I know a lot of people cut it out there. How did you feel about Rage?
I actually think it's really, really strong. It's really good. It's a good charge target. Turns 1, 2, and 3. And if you are on your Z leader side, it becomes a negate that people have to respect because you can blow them out of the water with it. It feels good when you get to slam it on like the opponent's final turn, and then you swing for crit 15. That just feels nice. I did it a couple times during testing. Didn't get to do it today, but just very easy to combo with this card. Like you're not like this isn't like a pivotal key card piece that you have. It's very easy to combo. Feel your Z energy if you are short on balls or you can't find them. You get like 3 stuck in life. Like stuff happens, right? So it was nice. It was nice to have this little added form of support that I think the deck needs as an aggro deck. So yeah, it's very nice. And we get to our final piece of the Shenron pieces.
The Mega Chandra. Second MVP.
The second MVP of the deck. And by far the best best card in the deck, I think, other than one other card that I can talk about. It's really strong. It's probably, you play it for 2 when you have 3 energy. You can play it for 3 off of the
Play it for
Wish
free off of
Ball,
Z Leader, yeah.
Z Leader. Every single game that I drew 4 of this, obviously I drew more than 2 of this. I obviously won. It's negs opponents, unisons, and battle cards.
Yep.
You can do both sides, choosing different targets when you have Z Leader.
Yep.
Like, just overall great card. Really glad that really glad that it's sticking around.
Oh yeah, super plus.
Yeah. So that is main. That is the main
Shadow Dragon Core.
Shadow Dragon Core. Right. And then we'll talk about our super combo, BR super combo.
Yep.
Very standard. Yep. Reveal top card. If it's red yellow, you neg your opponent and you get a plus 5k, 15k power swing. Very strong. I did it up against I did it against a couple of my opponents today with this card. Very strong.
Max
very
value, good. Man.
Max value.
Yep.
And then now we're going to get to the part where you're going to think I'm sinning. Is the Unison package.
Dear Lord. All right.
Everybody know what, basically know what this Gogeta does, but it's a 2-drop. When you play it, you search top 3. You see, you grab a red card and you put it into your hand. So it refills itself, and you get to play 1-drops, which means that the 1-drops that you have in here are 0.
Yep.
And not only did this draw you a card, these cards are now replacing themselves.
Yep.
And are not dead cards in your hand. So I really like them at this spot. Always played it turn 2 if I had it. Like my favorite line of play was this into the double strike sin, and then I played the haze, and then like give it crit, like kill the opponent with it really good. It's really fun. Probably one of my favorites. And then we have the Yamcha. 3 Yamchas. I played 3. Didn't really need the 4th one. Didn't really need to see the 4th one 9 times out of 10. Just had it at 3. Was really good. Next 2 things by 15k each. Just very good support for when you have this open on the board. Just very good at controlling the board. And then finally, the good boy that got banned.
He died for your sins.
Died for my sins. Yeah. Died for the sins. The Piccolo. Usually on turns 2 and 3, opponent, their hands are fairly small. So when you pressure your opponent with like 5 or 6 swings turn 2, it's really good. And then to top it all off, when you swing with for a double strike and they're at like 2 or 3 life, like they have to respect it. People kept on attacking the Unison because they were in fear of this card, or in fear of like just because in fear of this card, in my opinion. Like they didn't even kill it; they like left it at like 1 or 2, like because they were how much they feared this card. It's just really strong, I think. In general, just adds to the aggro that the deck already gives you. So
makes sense.
And then finally, we get to the standard red package: 2 testings, 2 violent rays. Rest in peace, Vegetas.
Back to the deck it belongs to.
Yeah, I thought this was a best of 1 pre-side format.
Slade.
Instead of just a best of 1.
Yeah, I can't enforce that one, man. It's hard.
So they put this. So I had this in there for like just like regular good stuff, like up against regular good stuff decks. I lost my final game up against AOD because I didn't have.
I lost against that guy.
Yeah, I lost against him too. Because I didn't have a testing in hand, nor did I have a violent raise.
I had all 4 and lost, bro. It was bad.
Yeah. But yeah, just really good up against floodgates, things like Rep Post,
Yep.
The
Repulse,
floodgate for
Oceanus,
Gamma,
baby,
Oceana,
the Gohan's baby's minion, all those bad boys.
all of those things
Yeah.
just very good.
Even the rage, honestly, it
Yeah,
stops
up
it.
against Rage. Oh gosh, yeah, up
Yeah.
against Rage, it was actually really good.
Huh.
Yeah, just tested this list a lot, so this was like the best and perfect suite that I had.
Yep. And it
In
was free
terms of
sided. You just sideboard out, like, take out the two V rays. So I'm guessing for another two testings, and then you take out the two Eddie negates for two violent rays if it's something big tall. So
yeah, so it's like something like that, or like for like actually have the sideboard here, like just some of like the most necessary pieces, like this for like uh, for the barrier stuff, max power for like
yep.
just things of that nature that I just
That makes sense.
it was just easy slots in and slots out that I just wanted today.
Yep.
But we didn't get there today, so it was just the best of one main board. I was like, all right, sweet. So yeah, and we come to the final leg of the journey, which is 4 Dragon Thunders, 2 are foil, 2 are non-foil, and my 2 Almighty Resistances. Slammed this twice up against one of my opponents today.
Yep.
Felt real good. It's so good. Like, this was by far, I think, the best spread that you could have had for these cards.
Mm-hmm.
I always had Dragon Thunders in hand. I don't know why.
Yep.
Probably because you draw half of your deck.
You do.
But yeah, very good spread in terms of this. And then obviously, finally, last but not least, the best SCR in the whole game, our boy Vegeta.
Hey, wait till you see my SCR. Everyone's like, holy smokes.
Yeah, the Vegeta. It came up once or twice today, where opponent went down to 1, turn 2 and 3. So yeah. I just waited until turn 4 and I just slammed this and killed him.
Yep.
I literally was like, all right, untap, charge red. All right, I'm going to show you Vegeta SCR. And he was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think blue's one of the few colors that can stop it. Other than that, it's done for. You slam it in this
game. Yeah, just like Vegeta Final Flash, if you're like not paying attention to that, you can obviously get it.
Oh, no, we never attack on that. But blue just has things like the counterplay, for instance, the counterplay Ape could bounce it. The Goku, the UI Goku 4 could bounce it because it's an auto. It's not a counter. So if you're not playing against blue, that thing is like when you slam it, it is GG no Rima, man. If you're at 1,
yeah. One of the cool things that I did during testing was I slammed this turn 4, and then I used the Z leader on this, which
will play the 8 drop. That's nasty, dude.
You play the 8 drop.
That's not fair.
And they're at base 10 going into your super combos and all the other jazz. Like it was pretty nice. I liked it. It was pretty sexy. It's not very fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the main deck, 60 card. Yes, I am sinning according to you and some other people. But the Z deck.
Yep.
Fairly standard, the Vegeta and the Goku Defender of Life.
Mm-hmm.
Vegeta is obviously for you to get down to 3, so you can Z Awaken very nicely into this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You need some way to self-awaken, but every single time that I played this today, I played it twice. I played it twice. I won the one game and I lost the other one. Mm-hmm. So it's a double-edged sword.
Yep. But pretty much going for a game right then and there because it does cost an energy that you will not get back. So when you playing that, you're really saying, "Yeah, I'm going for a game now."
Yeah. And then SS4 Son Goku, Defender of Life. You burn your opponent at 3 life, and then you play your 8 drop and you swing for triple strike.
Oh yeah.
Just gets people in range really, really nicely. Slammed it twice, I think, today. I think just you being like after hatch, you still being able to sneak a damage through it just because of this card.
Yeah, that's insane. They can't interact with it because it's the flex, and you could give it. I don't think you're playing Saints. I'm playing Saints, but yeah, it's really really good, man. Uninteractable.
Yeah. I mean, I do play a Saiyan.
Oh yeah, Vegeta, you do play Vegeta. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But yeah, no, it was really good. And then obviously the Z Awaken leader,
the best Z Awaken in the game.
Best Z Awaken in the
costs
game.
One, not one energy, one card, bro. Like one Z energy, not one. Yeah, let me perfect. One Z energy. That's what it costs. That thing is snapped.
Yeah. So by far, I think the best one.
Yeah.
Almost played this almost every single game. The one game that I didn't play against, I think, was up against Mono Red Sin, but I killed in turn 3. So yeah, very just the standard spread. And then obviously, I think the unsung hero of this deck, Rush Attack Vegetas.
Holy smokes! How many times you play this web? We got 4 of them bad boys.
Yeah. Up against really, really grindy decks like blue, like almost all blue decks.
Yeah.
Green to an extent in Go Tanks and some other stuff. Like it's just really good. The fact that it hits battle card and unisons just allows you to get there really well. If you have 4 energy, or 4Z or 5Z energy, this play just becomes bonkers. And getting to 5 is really easy, as you know.
It's super fun. It's super easy. Get there right turn 2.
Yeah, and that's the whole deck basically.
Cool. Any changes you would make to future builds or things? Well, obviously you would make changes because ban list.
Yeah,
so
ban list
now you're gonna finally listen to the Church of Eddie and take that Unison out, my man.
Maybe I'm not sure yet.
How many mirror matches did you face? I know you say you faced one mono red. How many mirror matches did you face?
3. I faced 3.
Were there mono red? Like, were the Unison build mono red or?
Mono red, they had the Unison. Red yellow, they didn't have the Unison. And then I faced another red yellow that I think had the Unison as well.
Did you beat the one that didn't have the Unison?
I beat all of them.
Yeah, you're just a better player, bro. There's no way because I'm telling you, in a mirror match, you're never slamming Unison because whether you go first or second, I'm trying to think it right. Worst case scenario for me, you win the die roll, you go first. You slam that Unison on 2, that thing is a one shot. It's dead because I'm trying to think. You don't play Wolfing, so like even if I don't have that knowledge, I swing, I neg that thing. Even if you Yamcha me, right? I swing, right. I neg that thing 1. I intentionally bear a super combo or Trunks Illuge to just one shot it, and you have 1 marker left. And then I swing with the Nova that I just neg 20 from my actual 4 drop. I don't see how it's possible, bro. Because that makes it. As soon as you use that 1 Unison, you could never play it again. Because in a mirror match, if you try to keep wasting energy to do that, I don't know. Like you're the better player. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see how you beat that one guy. I can see the mono red with the Unison with your build because you have some elements of yellow. So essentially, when he violent raised you probably just said, "Ha ha, game is over," and you slam that almighty resistance and you win. I can see the red yellow one with the Unison because that guy's trying to get the best of both worlds. And once again,
I mean, this deck in and of itself was kind of like getting the best of both worlds as well.
The deck is snapped. Yep.
The deck is snapped. I'm just going to say it.
The deck is snapped. Haze should 100% be activate battle. Send this card from your battle area to your draw. I feel like it's more fair if I pay the energy for it. At least draw a card. Or like, I don't think the energy restriction is required. I just think it should leave from the battle area. Not just, hey, I'm going to use this from hand for free. Like, what? Because there's so many times you can just, those 2 energy, you could just, okay, cool, play a Nova or you play the ice. You can literally just play the ice in your version and then swing with the 4 drop, pop the ice, and then give Haze from your hand. It's like, now you got 2 crits to the, that's insane damage, bro. Like what do they do? Like, you can't take it, but you can't not take it. It's either you losing life, or you just turn to a hand destruction deck, bro. It's like, damn.
Yeah, basically. It's really rough. I think Haze is fine. I mean, if you're talking about if you're talking about that nerf, bro, I'm just saying these Unisons, you get to put them in there for free, man.
The Unisons are that. I'm telling you, man. Bro, you lucky we didn't match up. Hopefully we will match up in the future. You know, you sound like, you remind me of Juha. Juha was so sold on it. He kept telling me, Eddie, it's the best. My boy went to Kansas City, still got top 8. He said, Eddie, bro, I should just listen to you. Every mirror match, Unison went straight to energy. You can't play it.
Yeah. Actually, I played it against. I went second on my second red-yellow matchup, and I played it, and they just didn't have the 4-drop, so they couldn't clear it.
You played it going second and won?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were 100%. 100% player. I'm sorry. I'm not shooting shots at no one. You were 100%.
But I had the
better
Yamcha,
player.
man. I had the Yamcha.
One doesn't matter, bro. The Yamcha can't kill the 20K. So if you can't kill the 20K, you're negative by 15. I don't care. I'm telling you, I'm gonna drop a deluge and just one shot your units. I'm telling you, bro. You 100% were the better 1-star player this weekend. But yeah, man, really. Really cool profile, though, by the way. Especially for a player who just started playing again. I will leave you with this one sneak peek that you should be playing in your Z-Deck. Boom! Oh, you can't see my screen. I'll show you off your list. It'll be my deck. It'll be my deck profile, but yeah.
Yeah, but you getting this with the additional aggro, bro. Yeah. I don't know, bro. No, I think the Unison is kind of cracked.
Yeah, it's the same thing I told you. I said you're playing the Unison for one reason only, and that's to hit the Holy Grail. That's like when you play your Unison on 2, you look at the top 3, and it's either you're grabbing the New Ruler or you're grabbing your SSB Vegeta Secret Rare, and then you're playing your New Ruler because you already had it in hand, and then you have infinite damage. That's like you're shooting for the Holy Grail every time you play it. But yeah. And against other decks like blue, like the slower control decks, it's a lot better because even like I guess post rad you can't really do it. But right now, pre-banless, you could just play the crown for free. So I can see where that value comes from. But like I said, you had a really solid list and it did you all because you did finish 11th place. So shout outs to you. And do you have any shout outs you want to give before we go?
Yeah, shout outs to Legends and the For All and Beach crew, Jose, Pedro, all those guys. Love you guys all. Shout outs to my best
Pedro
friend.
Round 1. What happened to that guy?
And shout outs to my best friend Nick, owner of Team Comfy Nerd. Actually, I have the jersey on right now.
Plus. That's
but have the jersey on right now. Owner and sole operator of Team Comfy Nerd, along with his girlfriend. He's the one that gave me this list and allowed me to win with it, so I'm super thankful.
Yep.
Got there today, and I finally got my Nats invite, the one that I've wanted for like the whole year. So.
Now we will see you in Orlando in about a month, man. So
yeah,
congratulations, and we'll hope to see you in a month in Orlando, Florida. It will go down. Unison variant versus Unison variant. Find out next time on an episode of Dragon Ball Super. All right, guys.
Peace.